So Meta Platforms reported earnings after market close. Stock is down pretty big, 15% or so, wipes out $200 billion of market capitalization at this price, 417 after market close. So what I'm watching from here. So if we switch to daily chart, I mean, it did hit also like many other social media platforms. Nothing wrong with the earnings. It's just their guidance. Pinterest down, Google, another name got hit, social media, Snapchat, these are all down. Again, it is SPY got hit as well because, well, market cap weighted. So Meta Platforms, what I'm watching from here. So last time when they reported earnings Q1, it did have this huge gap up from around like $400 all the way to $450, and it just kept drifting higher. And this price action, it was pretty exhausting if you were trading this. Again, I don't remember trying to even top tick this name or trying to go short any time here. I was just waiting for earnings, but today it was trading above its 50-day moving average. But if you traded it, well, hopefully it opens lower. If you bought puts, you can capitalize it in the morning, because going into earnings, put spreads made sense, but just buying naked puts didn't make sense. So this $400 and basically $400 level, that was the gap. Okay, this was the gap that it created in Q1. So flush right back to down to this level. Year to date, Meta Platforms was almost 50% positive or so. So open the year Meta at $350 level. So if it comes down to these levels, well, it would be basically wiping out the year-to-date gains. But right here, right now, even at this level, again, we will see where it trades tomorrow, but at 417, stock is still up year-to-date 18% or so, and it's still basically outperforming anything else out there. I mean, regarding indices, right? And most of the names still. But again, right here, right now, what I would watch as a support, $400 level, that gap fill, and it can try to bounce, maybe go all the way to 440, but I would be expecting resistance at 453 to the upside, to the downside 400, and if it drifts lower, 200-day moving average at the moment is 372, 374-ish level. So that's another level of support. Last time you guys saw, I mean, if we just go back, just take a look at its own reports, when it had a big gap down like this, it was 2021, right here. Was it 2021? 2022. Yeah, 2021 August, where it gapped down huge, and you can see the price action. So I wouldn't be the one who would basically try to bottom ticket after earnings report, especially when stocks like this drop double-digit percentage. I mean, it was pricing 10%, so it's a little bit more than 10% drop. Okay, so market was expecting that it would move this much, but slightly a little bit more than that. So any pop, any upside move from here, I would be looking to fade this name. Again, this is not a financial advice, but this is just my opinion, and this is just purely for educational purposes. So what I was watching here, let me bring up the Max Pain option activity. I know going into this event, a lot of people sold calls, and maximum pain going into the next big option expiration is around $460, which is May 17th. So if it's around this level, I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll see what happens to all these premiums. Again, this is not a significant, but still, that's what I was watching going into the earnings report. But I'll keep monitoring what's going to happen with the option activity tomorrow. But today, going into earnings, I mean, I couldn't tell. Maybe there were a lot of people selling the calls, covered calls, who own shares. 386,000 calls were traded and 254,000 puts were traded. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But so far, those are the technical levels I'm watching for Meta platforms. And again, I'm not going to be trying to catch that knife at the moment. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.